Abandoned hotels just nail it on the creep factor. In these places, the mind plays tricks, inventing footfalls, laughter, and snippets of music from a bygone age. Or perhaps some guests really do never leave. 10. Bokor Palace Hotel and Casino. Bokor Hill Station was a Cambodian resort town built in the early 1920s by colonial French settlers, the crown jewel of which was the beautiful Bokor Palace Hotel and Casino. Construction in the remote mountains was difficult, and around 1,000 lives were said to be lost in the process. Although not even 100 years old, the hotel is now a moss-cloaked ancient ruin. According to locals, the palace teems with the spirits of those who gave their lives to build it. 9. Igloo City. Alaska's Igloo City could just as easily be some kind of Cold War military installation as a hotel. As the name suggests, the 4-story concrete structure is built to resemble an igloo. Over the years, the building changed ownership several times, but in 2005, the last attempt to resurrect the property went by the wayside due to expense. 8. Japanese love hotels. Some of the creepiest sites in Japan are former love hotels, places where a couple could steal away for a few hours to go for a secret rendezvous. These rooms are often decorated with bizarre themes like a doctor's office, a classroom, or the inside of a spaceship. And as you can imagine, those themes only got weirder once they were abandoned. 7. Bokor Palace Hotel. Owned by the Intercontinental Hotels chain, Liberia's Bokor Palace Hotel was a beautiful 5-star property until it fell to ruin and became a haven for homeless squatters. The darkened hallways are choked with garbage and there's no running water. Railings have been torn from the stairs, turning the property into pretty much a death trap for urban explorers. 6. Lee Plaza. According to the White House Blight Task Force, some 80,000 buildings now sit empty in Detroit. One of the creepiest is the Lee Plaza, a 15-story Art Deco behemoth built in 1929. But as the fortunes of the Motor City waned, so did those of Lee Plaza. It was finally closed in 1997. The exterior entrances and ground floor windows have been bricked up, and the panes of the upper windows have all been removed, leaving the brutal Michigan winds to howl through the structure throughout the year. Vandals soon made their way inside, and the ornate lobby area and ballroom have been thoroughly demolished, featuring only an overturned piano, cracked marble, and derelict 1970s era furniture. 5. Hotel del Salto. The Hotel del Salto was built during the Roaring 20s on a cliffside overlooking the beautiful Tequendama Falls of Colombia. Despite its beauty, its location dangling over a precipice made it a prime location for people to commit suicide. The hotel closed in the 1990s and sat idle for over 20 years. In 2012, the property was reopened as the Tequendama Falls Museum of Biodiversity and Culture. Whether the spirits of those who took their lives continue to roam among the exhibits remains to be seen. 4. The Diplomat Hotel. Originally built as a seminary and vacation house by the Dominican Order of the Catholic Church, the Diplomat Hotel allegedly harbored a great bloodshed in the 1940s. During World War II, there were tales of an invading Japanese army who slaughtered refugees within the walls of the building, then later bombed it. The property was rebuilt in 1947 as a hotel. That hotel has now been decaying for more than 30 years, and locals and visitors alike claim that it's haunted by the spirits of those killed during the war. Blood-curdling screams have been reported to emanate from the property. The ruin is open to the public if you want to have a look inside this haunted Filipino hotel. 3. Hunsek Hotel. Located in Germany's Black Forest, the Hunsek Hotel once served as a ski resort, then changed hands several times. Although it looks like it could easily be the setting of a horror movie, the Hunsek is remarkably well preserved after over a decade of abandonment. You can reach the derelict hotel by traversing the Black Forest High Road, a scenic route that winds through the mountains of southern Germany. Gagra Resort Community. Originally built as a castle by Duke Alexander Petrovich of Oldenburg, the Seagull Hotel in modern-day Georgia is a derelict monument to the wars of the past. The Seagull and much of the surrounding resort area was eventually abandoned, becoming a ghost town with a sinister legacy of death. Decorative pools swarm with algae, buildings are gutted and pocked by gunfire, and you can almost imagine the ghosts of the past slithering among the ruins. 1. Grossinger's Catskill Resort and Hotel. Grossinger's Resort in the Catskill Mountains of New York is probably best known as one of the inspirations for the movie Dirty Dancing. Business fell off in the 1970s, and the hotel limped along for a few more years before finally closing its doors in 1986. Easily the most surreal part of the hotel is its natatorium, which boasts an Olympic-sized swimming pool. Trash sits in a few brackish inches of water in the deep end. The greenhouse effect of its massive windows has caused a growth of moss, weeds, and ferns amidst the scattered deck chairs, proving once and for all that nature finds a way. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment telling us which one you thought was the creepiest, and hit that button to subscribe for more fascinating videos from Listverse.com.